And good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Hive in Angola for another night of high school basketball on Hometown Media. Tonight, it's the Angola Hornets squaring off with the WAWASEE Warriors. Great to have you with us for boys opening night here on Hometown Media. The Warriors already a game under their belt. They lost on the night before Thanksgiving to Fairfield 46-43, and the Warriors are coming off an 8-15 season a year ago. Meanwhile, the Angola Hornets come in tonight with a brand new coach. Brian Weber makes his coaching debut for Angola tonight, and he will do it with only one senior on the roster. That is Kyle Husher. That Angola roster is made up of 7 juniors. They've got 3 freshmen and 3 sophomores listed on the varsity roster, so it's a relatively young Angola team that will come into tonight. The Hornets ended last year with a record of 8-16. So something to look forward to as they look to build on that. JV game a little bit earlier, Angola victorious 47-34. Scoring in the JV game, freshman Carson Watke led Angola with 21 points. Rest of the scoring, Riley Alexandra had 3, 2 for Reed Lance, 4 for Jacob Fraley, 7 for Jaden Phillips, 4 points for Parker Gosley, and 4 for Crew Weber, as JV coach James Woodworth gets his first win as the Angola JV coach. We're getting closer to tip-off between Angola and WAWASEE. We'll return to the Hive after this. You're watching high school basketball on Hometown Media, powered by the Steuben County REMC.
Farmer State Bank opened its doors and began serving our communities in 1915. For more than 100 years, Farmer State Bank is focused on helping our communities grow and succeed.
When I think about Farmer State Bank, the first word that comes to my mind is togetherness.
Teamwork, helpful,
involvement,
passionate,
local,
family, inspiring,
longevity. I have never seen a place of employment to where people have had career longevity. We have had people retire from Farmer State Bank who have been in the business for over 40 years, which I think is just awesome and amazing. And I hope that one day that I get to do that too.
Come experience the Blue Button difference.
Farmer State Bank opened its doors and began serving our communities in 1915. For more than 100 years, Farmer State Bank is focused on helping our communities grow and succeed.
When I think about Farmer State Bank, the first word that comes to my mind is togetherness.
teamwork, helpful,
involvement,
passionate,
local,
family, inspiring,
longevity. I have never seen a place of employment to where people have had career longevity. We have had people retire from Farmer State Bank who have been in the business for over 40 years, which I think is just awesome and amazing. And I hope that one day that I get to do that too.
Come experience the Blue Button difference.
Back at the Hive in Angola as we get ready for basketball action tonight between Angola and WAWASEE. Second game for the Warriors, opening night for the Angola Hornets. And a special treat for tonight's national anthem as Angola assistant coach Ross Kinsey will perform our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous
maybe have seen him playing music out of the area, maybe remember him from Wayne TV as a weekend sports anchor. Now he could add national anthem performer to his list with Angola assistant coach Ross Kinsey. And now let's get ready to meet tonight's participants and the starting lineups for the WAWASEE Warriors and the Angola Hornets. And first for the Warriors.
The Warriors are coached tonight by head coach Lou LaFave. First, your non-starters. Number 10, Easton Rollins. Number 12, Jack Shoemaker. Number 22, Mason Laurel. Number 32, Andrew Wall. Number 34, Carson Sherry. Number 43, Grayson Lashley. Number 44, Caden Andrew. And now for your starters. Number 14, Nolan Holzwart. Number 20, Weston Hopper. Number 24, Kane Dukes. Number 30, Braden Miller. And number 42, Camden Reed. And now for your Hornets. Your Hornets are coached tonight by Brian Weber, John Berger, and Ross Kinsey. First, your non-starters. Number 3, Ryan Stuckey. Number 4, Max Tynan. Number 5, Heyman Stockhead. Number 11, Kyler Husher. Number 15, Parker Gosling. Number 20, Reed Lance. Number 22, Carson Walke. Number 23, Jacob Fraley. Number 32, Jaden Phillips. Number 33, Crew Weber. And now for your starters. Number 0, Tyler Ruppel. Number 1, Tommy Caswell. Number 2, Ben Thomas. Number 12, Landon Leach. And number 24, Niles Knox.
Well, there you go. Newfound excitement here in Angola for boys basketball. As they go through the starting lineups, let's check those again for you. Nolan Holzwart for WAWASEE. It'll be Weston Hofert, Kane Dukes, Braden Miller, and Camden Reel. The starting 5 for the Warriors. It'll be Ruppel, Caswell, Thomas, Leach, and freshman Niles Knox for Angola. Hornets in the home whites with the purple and gold trim. WAWASEE, the road black with the green and gold trim. Angola will move left to right as we get action underway here tonight at the Hive. Thomas to jump against Reel, and the Hornets control the tap. Tyler Ruppel into the front court. WAWASEE will open man-to-man. Here's Caswell left side. Over in the corner for Ruppel. Down low for Knox, his first touch. Out it comes to Thomas, down to the baseline. Strong drive to the basket, no good. Rebound put up and in. And Niles Knox has the first basket of the season for Angola, and the Hornets lead it 2-0. Hornets extend that defense to three-quarter court. This is Dukes. Angles over on the right side against Caswell. Dukes back out to the center circle. Left side it comes for Hofert. Kicks in the corner. Baseline drive from Miller, and he stepped out of bounds. First turnover of the night for the Warriors. Nearly a minute gone by here in the season opener for Angola. Caswell with it on the left side. Cross court for Thomas. Touch pass for Ruppel. And they say Tyler shuffled his feet. And that'll be the first turnover of the night for Angola. Hornets again will pick up man-to-man, three-quarter court as Holsworth gets it across the timeline. Dukes circles around the right side, trying to drive into the lane, cut off, throws it back out. The Warriors will reset. Here's a drive to the basket. Left-handed layup is good for Braden Miller. And we're all even at 2 apiece, nearly 2 minutes in to this Saturday night tilt. Thomas, right corner. Rupel will take the three. High arcing shot, no good. And Leach went up high for the rebound, but they're going to tag Landon with the foul. His first, that is the first of the ball game. Landon showing some ups on that rebound. Holsworth got it into the front court against Rupel. Back it comes to Holsworth, tries to drive in, cut off by Thomas. Back out top to Dukes. And a reset for WAWASEE. And again, a drive to the basket by Miller, and the shot is good, and he's fouled, and will go to the line for the and one. Caswell picks up the foul. For Caswell, his first, the second against Angola. And Miller's free throw is no good, and the rebound comes down to Ben Thomas. Miller has all 4 WAWASEE points. Just tuning in, Angola victorious in the JV game as they knocked off WAWASEE by a final score of 47-34. Carson Watke had 21 points in that game. Angola will turn it over again, second turnover of the night. Here's Ryan Stuckey into the Angola lineup. He had a memorable game as a freshman last year at WAWASEE when he had 18 points in that season opener. Hofford across the timeline and is fouled. And now Kyler Husher will head to the scorer's table. The Angola foul was on Ben Thomas, his first. That's the team's third. Husher's in for Leach. And Husher will pick up the foul before the ball's inbounded. That's already 14 fouls now against Angola, so each foul now for the remainder of the quarter, 450 plus, will be 2 free throws for WAWASEE. Here's Holsworth, has it out near the center circle, works against Husher. Long three on the way, rattles around and no, but it's tapped up and in. And that's Kane Dukes with his first bucket. Inside the lob for Knox for 2. And Niles Knox with all 4 of the Angola points. And it's 6-4 WAWASEE. Here's Dukes. Drives on Husher. Kyler blocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Warriors. .403 to play here in the opening quarter. And here's an offensive foul going to be called against WAWASEE away from the ball. Camden Reel whistled for the foul, his first. That is the first against the Warriors in this quarter. Inside, they try to force it to Knox, deflected away. Feeds inside for Stuckey. Back out it goes now for Rupel. Here's Thomas to Knox. Back out it goes. 3 in the air is off the back iron. No good. Stuckey the offensive rebound. Out to Husher. He'll take the 3. That's no good. Stuckey got a hand on the rebound, but it's out of bounds. It'll be WAWASEE basketball. Now a little zone press now for the Hornets, trying to set up the trap. WAWASEE will get it across the timeline. Angola still tries to trap. Here's a pull-up 3 from Holsworth that's no good. Husher had the rebound, knocked away. Angola's got it back the other way. Here's Thomas. Off-balance baseline shot would not go, and WAWASEE comes out with it. And a blocking foul going to be called on Angola and count the basket. The foul is on Rupel. That's his first. And also puts Angola over the 5-foul limit here in the quarter. And it's going to send Nolan Holsworth to the line for a 3-point play opportunity. And that's up and good. And WAWASEE has opened up a 5-point lead. Caswell checks back in for Rupel. Ryan Mack has checked in now for the Warriors. The cross-court pass to Caswell, pulls up on the baseline. That rolls off. Knox with a tip wouldn't go, and WAWASEE back the other way. Holsworth angles over right side. Now Miller. Down to 2:34 to play in the quarter. Long range 3 for Hofert is good. And WAWASEE has opened up an 8-point first quarter lead. Husher's 3 is off the back iron, no good. And Thomas will be whistled for the foul on the rebound. So with Angola over the 5-foul limit, we'll walk to the other end, and it'll be Nolan Holsworth. Or excuse me, Kane Dukes going to the line to shoot 2. First one's up and good.
Subbing in for the Hornets, number 12, Landon Leach.
Leach back in for Angola as he comes in to replace Ben Thomas. And both free throws are good, and it's a 10-point lead for WAWASEE here in the opening quarter, 14-4. Niles Knox has all 4 of the Hornets' points. Here's Caswell up top to Husher. Cross-court Leach, or excuse me, Stuckey. Back out to Knox, he'll take the 3, that's off the mark. And WAWASEE back the other way. Looking for an easy 2, and the layup is no good. A rebound knocked around, and Knox comes out with it, and then it's deflected out of bounds by Holsworth. It'll stay with Angola with 1:46 to play here in the first. Kane Dukes back in the lineup for WAWASEE. And a timeout on the floor. Back after this, you're watching high school basketball at Hometown Media.
Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
4-point lead for Wawa, or 10-point lead for WAWASEE, 14-4, minute 46 to play here in the quarter. Hornets have been cold from the field to start. Only 2 buckets by freshman Niles Knox. You got to think those fortunes will change soon. Stuckey got it across the timeline. Down low to Leach, couldn't get it to go. Looked like either tried to draw contact or tried to avoid it, and in turn missed the shot. Three on the way from Miller. That's no good. Long rebound out of bounds. It'll be Angola basketball. Stuckey to Caswell as we come up on a minute to play here in the quarter. Left side, 3 in the air for Leach was no good. And WAWASEE quickly to the other end, and 2 for Holsworth. 16-4 WAWASEE. Warriors only scored 43 in their opening night game in that loss to Fairfield. Here's Leach down on the baseline. Cross court for Caswell. 3 for Tommy is no good, and the Hornets are ice cold from the field here to start. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the quarter. WAWASEE the basketball and the possession arrow. Caswell trying to draw the offensive foul, no dice. Down to 12 seconds. Holsworth. And that's going to be a pushing foul against Angola. Or nope, it goes on WAWASEE. Actually, it was a flopping warning, and Angola gets the basketball. That's the first time I've seen that. Down to 2 seconds. Knox tried to force it inside. Ball deflected away, and that's the end of the quarter. After one, WAWASEE leads at 16-4. We are back with more after this. You're watching high school basketball. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC.
Buying a new home means a lot of decisions. Starting with, where are you going to get the best mortgage? At First Federal, we offer competitive rates, flexible terms, convenient payment options, and expert-friendly advice, all without the long wait you get from one of those big city financials. Make your dream home a reality. Talk with us. We're an equal housing lender.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Ice cold shooting by Angola in the first quarter has them down 12 as we head to the second. They got some good looks, just couldn't get them to go down. And WAWASEE will have the basketball to start the second quarter. Decent crowd on hand for the season opener, as both the holidays and winter arrived in Northeast Indiana at about the same time. Ball knocked loose, picked up by Angola, and back the other way. Shot wouldn't go, follow wouldn't go. Knox with a rebound, pump fake, and puts it up and in. Boy, that in a nutshell right there was what kind of night it has been for Angola on the offensive end. Here's a fall-away jumper that rattles around and falls through. As Dukes gets the bucket, he's got 6. And that's knocked away. It'll stay with the Hornets. Here's Ruppel. WAWASEE now in a 2-3 zone. And the Hornets will turn it over. And WAWASEE gets it back still with a 12-point first half lead. Holsworth try to get around Ruppel. Tyler, nice job to stay in front. Some contact, no call. Ball loose down on the baseline, and Angola comes out with it. Here's Ruppel into the front court. Kicks it right side for Leach. Left side, Husher. Knox got around his man on the baseline and is fouled and will go to the line and shoot two. Now going to put that on Caden Andrew. That's his first against WAWASEE in the quarter. As Knox goes to the line, first one rims out. Couple of substitutions. Andrew Waugh checks in for the first time for WAWASEE, and Camden Reel also back into the ball game. Ben Thomas back in for Angola, and our first look tonight at Crew Weber, a 6'4" freshman. Knox hits the second. He has all 7 Angola points. $11-point WAWASEE lead. That looked a little strange on the drive, but Angola comes out with a basketball. They try to go to Weber, and pass was a little low, and Crew couldn't come up with it. It'll be a turnover back to WAWASEE. Mack works the dribble up top, near steal from Ruppel. And now Angola will get the steal and a foul on WAWASEE. Thomas got a hand on the basketball and was fouled as he started to chase it down. And that's going to go on Kane Dukes. It's his first. That is the second against the Warriors here in the quarter. Ruppel into the front court. Left side for Thomas. Used up his dribble, now looks for some help. Comes over to Knox right at the circle. WAWASEE stays in that zone. Inside Thomas, and they say he traveled. So turnover back to WAWASEE. The lead remains 11. Up top, 3 straight away is way off the mark, and Angola comes out with a rebound. Hornets looking for something easy on the other end. Thomas with the Euro step, lays it off the glass and good. And the lead down to 9. The first Hornet other than Niles Knox to dent the score column tonight. Here's a drive. It's up no good, but a whistle and a foul will send WAWASEE back to the free throw line. They're going to put it on Thomas. And for Ben Thomas, that'll be his third. He's going to get Leach back off the bench as Braden Miller goes to the line to shoot 2. He's working on a 6-point night to this point. That one rims out. So Leach in for Thomas. After tonight, Angola will have a week. Second one up, no good. Angola's got the rebound, quickly back the other way. Rupel's into the front court. Here's Leach. Thanks for some help. Finds Knox, top of the key, drives it all the way to the basket and lays it up and in. That's 9 for the freshman Niles Knox, and Angola's cut it to 7. Well, we'll see just 2 points so far here in this quarter. Well, dribbles through traffic, back out near the center circle, works against Knox. Left side, he got it to Holsworth, he takes it back up top. Back it goes to Waugh, had it poked away, it's loose on the floor. Holsworth comes up with it. Left corner, it goes for Miller. Back out to Holsworth, and WAWASEE will get a chance to reset. Here's Hofer. Has it against Knox. Angola now in his zone, and the three is up and no good. And Rupel's got the rebound, and Angola looks to cut into the lead a little further. Here's Stuckey, and they say he shuffled his feet, and he did. And WAWASEE is going to take a full timeout. We'll take it with them. We're back after this. You're watching high school basketball on Hometown Media.
When you look back at the medical care you receive, it becomes clear that what matters most isn't just where you receive care, but the quality of that care. After all, it's your health, so it's only natural to want more. More skilled physicians and more specialized services. Of course, you also want more technology, like the latest medical equipment and advanced treatment options. However, it's important that healthcare innovations and advanced diagnostics also come with more personalized, one-on-one care from trusted providers. You'll find all of that and much more right here at Cameron Hospital. Cameron Memorial Community Hospital, moving forward.
Back at the Hive, where Angola once trailed by 12. They've cut it down to 7, 18-11 with 3:23 to play here in the first half. And Angola, just for the longest time, could not get a shot to go down. They got some good looks, just couldn't get it to go through the net. Freshman Niles Knox has 7 of Angola's 11. Knox right now on the bench getting a breather out of the timeout. Out of the timeout, Angola's gone back man to man. And a turnover for the Warriors will send it back the other way. Braden Miller back in now for the Warriors. .245 to play before halftime. Here's Husher between the circles, down to 2:35 to play. They tried to force it inside to Weber. It was deflected away and stolen. WAWASEE back the other way. And that'll be a whistle and more free throws coming up for the Warriors. Get a good look at Nolan Holsworth as he steps. Knox is checked back in for Angola. Crew Weber has a seat. Second free throw is no good. Husher got the rebound. Off to Rupel. Angola looks to get a little bit closer. Here's Husher. Works the dribble up top, had it poked away, but Husher able to hang on to the basketball. Now Stuckey to Ruppel. And he traveled. Hornets trying to set up a trap near the timeline. WAWASEE, nice job to get through it. And now here's a three on the way that's up and good. That is good for Hofert. And it's back to an 11-point lead now for WAWASEE. Baseline drive by Knox. That one rolls in. He has 11 of Angola's 13 first half points. Drive to the basket, it's no good. Angola now a chance to get into it or get a little bit closer with some transition points. Stuckey's shot rims out, knocks the rebound, puts it up and in. 13 of the 15 for Angola. Pretty good debut for the freshman. Inside a minute to go. Hofer got it to Miller. Drives in, kicks it out in the corner. Long three, no good, and Knox has the rebound. Angola trying to get a little bit closer before the end of the quarter. Leach will take the three. That one's short, and it's saved, and Ruppel will put it up and in. Good hustle play by Stuckey. Lead is 5. WAWASEE had given up on it, but not Stuckey. He was able to save it right to Ruppel for an easy bucket. That was the first basket for Tyler Ruppel. Down to the final 3 seconds. And an offensive foul called on the Warriors with 2.2 seconds left. That's going to go on Camden Rio, the 6'3 sophomore. Now Caswell in for Angola. Hornets got a chance to gain some big-time momentum heading to the locker room. Inbounds comes to Ruppel to Stuckey. His three no good, but the Hornets battle back to cut it to 5 as they go to the break in a half that, well, they just did not shoot the ball very well. Couldn't get it to go down, but still only trail by 5, and they'll have the ball coming out of the locker room. WAWASEE 22, Angola 17. You're watching high school basketball. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC.
He's not going to pick her. No.
Oh, is this really happening? It's like it was destiny. Reese's Pieces and cookie dough together in a DQ blizzard. Bet you didn't see that coming.
I did not see that coming.
I did.
Hold on, are we still talking about the blizzard?
I wonder if they're still together. No.
Oh, yeah. Spoiler alert, the Reese's Pieces cookie dough blizzard is like really good. DQ, happy tastes good.
Steuben County REMC wants to give your students a memorable experience this summer. For an unforgettable day, high school students can apply for Page Day and spend the day in session with the Indiana Senate. High school students looking for a trip of a lifetime, check out the Indiana Youth Tour and have the Washington, D.C. experience. For your younger students in the 6th grade wanting to spread their wings, Touchstone Energy Camp is perfect for them. We can't forget the young artists in the family. Students of all ages can submit their artwork to the Cooperative Calendar Art Contest. Did I mention it's all free? Find out more information or apply at www.remcsteuben.com.
Farmer State Bank opened its doors and began serving our communities in 1915. For more than 100 years, Farmer State Bank is focused on helping our communities grow and succeed.
When I think about Farmer State Bank, the first word that comes to my mind is togetherness.
Teamwork. Helpful.
Involvement.
Passionate.
Local.
Family. Inspiring.
Longevity. I have never seen a place of employment to where people have had career longevity. We have had people retire from Farmer State Bank who have been in the business for over 40 years, which I think is just awesome and amazing. And I hope that one day that I get to do that too.
Come experience the blue button difference.
Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Ever thought the day would come where you could apply for a mortgage from the comfort of your living room or home office? With our online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting a loan approval fast and easy. Our local bankers are available to assist you if you have any questions. We're an equal housing lender.
Autocraft Auto Body knows accidents happen and they can help. They specialize in collision repair, frame repair, and custom paint and body work. And did you know it's up to you to decide who repairs your accident-ridden car, not your insurance company? Call Rob or Jamie. Autocraft Auto Body, 260-665-0077. We are getting closer to the start of half number 2 here at the Hive. WAWASEE with a 22-17 lead at the break. Angola will have the basketball to start the third quarter. Don't forget, coming up next Friday night, we've got a boys-girls doubleheader as Central Noble comes to town. We'll have the girls action at 6, followed by the boys around 7:45 or so. That'll be coming up on Friday night right here on Hometown Media. Central Noble at Angola. And I guess the best part about not having to go to Central Noble this year is we always get stuck at the holiday parade. Not that it's a bad thing, but they stage it at the high school. And sometimes if you don't get there early enough, you could get stuck trying to get into the parking lot. Won't be an issue this year as the Cougars will be coming to the Hive on Friday night. Freshman Niles knocks 13 of Angola's 17 points in the first half. Other points were scored by Tyler Ruppel and Ben Thomas. For WAWASEE, 6 points each for Weston Hofert and Kane Dukes. Also Nolan Holsworth with 14. Hornets shot 30% from the field in that first half. They were 0 for 9 from the three-point line. And only got to the free throw line twice. And they look for some offense as Haven Stockamp gets the start here in the second half. And he couldn't get it to go, but knocks the rebound and puts it back in. And it's a memorable debut for the freshman. He now has 15. Haven Stockamp, a pure shooter. And we'll see what he can do if WAWASEE stays in that zone. That three is in and out, no good, and Knox has the rebound. Besides 13 points, Knox had 7 rebounds in the first half, so he is well on his way to a double-double. Right now it's 15 and 8. WAWASEE into the front court. 3 points is as close as Angola has been since about midway through the first quarter. Here's Holdsworth. 3 on the way for Dukes is no good. And the rebound put back up by Caden Andrew, no good, but he's fouled on the putback. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up for the Warriors as Thomas picks up his 4th. So 90 seconds into the third quarter, Coach Brian Weber has to go to his bench, and he'll bring Ryan Stuckey back in for Thomas.
Shooting for two, number 44, Andrew.
So Andrew first is on the way and no good. So Thomas and Caswell back in. Stockamp and Thomas will have to sit down as Ben Thomas will sit with 4 fouls and 6:30 to play in the third quarter. Good look at Caden Reed, the 6'3 sophomore, puts the free throw up. That's off the side, no good. And the long rebound brought in by WAWASEE. They go back inside to Reed and had it blocked from behind, and it'll stay with the Warriors. Inbounds comes way up top. Holdsworth drives in and had it deflected away and stolen by Rupel. Angola can get to within one or tie it with a three. Knox tried to get to the basket and he's fouled. And now Stockamp is going to check back in.
Foul is called number 44, Caden Andrew. That's his second, team's first in the quarter. Subbing in for the Hornets, number 5, Hayden Stockamp.
So Stockamp is in.
It's a white ball.
And Leach will have a seat. Inbounds comes to Caswell, right back to Rupel. Couldn't get it to go. And then a steal by Knox. Here's Stuckey. Knox from the corner for three, and it's good. And we're tied at 22. That is 18 points for the freshman Niles Knox. And a blocking foul going to be called on Caswell. Kyler Husher to the line, and looks like Stockamp is going to be an offense for defensive substitution. Mack up top being hounded by Stuckey. Right side it comes to Caden Andrew. Here's a drive to the basket, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Rupel. For Rupel, his second. That's the third against the Hornets here in the quarter. Angola trailed by as many as 12. They have climbed all the way back to tie it. Knox knocks it away. Now it's loose on the floor, still loose, and it'll be picked up by Angola. Inside Knox, two more! And Angola has the lead. It's 24-22 on a 20-point night for Niles Knox. Angola trailed by as many as 12. They now have the lead nearly midway through the third quarter. Here's a drive down to the baseline, shot up, no good. Husher with the rebound. Angola looks to run back the other way. Husher into the front court. Caswell to Stuckey, right side Knox. And baseline drive, he had it knocked out of bounds. As Crew Weber will check back in, and WAWASEE wants a full timeout. Hornets have rallied back to take the lead. They lead at 24-22. We're back after this on Hometown Media.
Steuben County REMC wants to give your students a memorable experience this summer. For an unforgettable day, high school students can apply for Page Day and spend the day in session with the Indiana Senate. High school students looking for a trip of a lifetime, check out the Indiana Youth Tour and have the Washington, D.C. experience. For your younger students in the 6th grade wanting to spread their wings, Touchstone Energy Camp is perfect for them. We can't forget the young artists in the family. Students of all ages can submit their artwork to the Cooperative Calendar Art Contest. Did I mention it's all free? Find out more information or apply at www.remcsteuben.com.
Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
24-22, Angola has fought back to take the lead. 4:17 to play here in the quarter. Hornets do have 3 fouls in this quarter, just 1 for WAWASEE. And Angola will have the basketball underneath their own basket. Comes into Weber. Here's Stockamp. See if they can get Haven something open from behind the arc. Run him off a screen as Knox dribbles into the paint. And some kind of coming out party for Niles Knox. 22 points. And approaching double-figure rebounds. Here's a 3 in the corner that's up and good. And looked like Duke had something to say to the crowd running back down the floor. And here's a foul, and that's going to be called on Duke. So now we're going to have, I believe, a technical maybe. Now the officials are going to talk about it. Let's see. Looks like it's going to be just a common foul on Dukes. That's his second. So no technical. They tried to get it into Weber, bobbled it loose on the floor, still loose, and Angola comes out with it. Knox will swing it left side for Stuckey. Angola trying to build on a 1-point lead, 26-25. Here's Stockamp left side. Trying to work off a screen, back out to Caswell. Back over to Knox as we hit the 3-minute mark of the quarter. A little bit of a cold start offensively for Angola, but the Hornets have certainly heated up since then. Loose on the floor, Stockamp over in the corner. And a timeout going to be taken by the Hornets with 2:45 to play. They've got a 1-point lead, 26-25. Back in a minute. This is high school basketball at Hometown Media.
He's not gonna pick her. No.
Oh, is this really happening? It's like it was destiny. Reese's Pieces and cookie dough together in a DQ blizzard. Bet you didn't see that coming.
I did not see that coming. I did.
Hold on, are we still talking about the blizzard?
I wonder if they're still together. No.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert, the Reese's Pieces cookie dough blizzard is like really good. DQ, happy tastes good.
These two played overtime a year ago over in Syracuse before WAWASEE was able to pull it out late. They're nip and tuck now as we've got 2:45 to play in the third quarter. Angola with a 26-25 lead. Stockamp takes the inbounds pass. Now Knox, inside it goes to Caswell for 2. First bucket of the night for Tommy Caswell. Hornets stretch the lead to 3. And here's a whistle and a foul away from the basketball, and that's going to go on Caswell. That'll be his third. Kyler Husher back off the bench, and he's in to replace Stockamp. Inbounds blocked by Weber. They got it into Andrew, and Weber blocked the shot. Now Rupel is in for Caswell. Warriors inbound down underneath their own basket, and here's a whistle and another foul away from the basketball. And that one's going to go on Stuckey, and that'll be his second. And Angola now over the 5-foul limit for the quarter. And it's going to send Nolan Holsworth to the free throw line. And that one rolls off no good. One out of two for a Holsworth. And it's a 2-point ball game, 28-26 Angola. Rupel's into the front court. Left side, Husher, baseline drive. Extra pass in the corner for Knox and three, and that rims out, no good. Weber, the offensive rebound, and an offensive foul going to be called against Angola. So Weber whistled for the offensive foul. And WAWASEE gets the ball back and a chance to tie or take the lead with 2:08 to play here in the quarter. Holsworth gets it across the timeline. Hofer gets an open look for three. That rims out no good. And now it's a double-double for Niles Knox, as he's in double-figure rebounds and he's fouled. That'll be the third against the Warriors and the third whistled in the game against Kane Dukes. Rupel angles right side. Knox back out to Rupel. Left side, Husher looks inside for Stuckey. Stuckey backs out behind the arc. Goes over to Rupel. Nice job by Tyler to bring that one in. Back to Stuckey. Leans in. Finger roll wouldn't go. Got his own rebound and is fouled. And Angola will inbound from underneath their own basket with 1:18 to play here in the third. The foul was on Caden Andrew, his third. That is 4 now in the quarter for WAWASEE as Stockamp is back in for Angola. And Camden Reel is back in now for the Warriors. Well, these guys better get to know each other fairly well. Only 3 seniors on the WAWASEE roster, only 1 on the Angola roster as Kyle Husher buries the baseline jumper. Here's the drive to the basket, no good. Weber got the rebound and had it knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. It'll stay Angola basketball with 52 seconds to play here in the quarter. Stuckey back in for Stockamp. Rupel got in a little bit of trouble. A whistle and knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Angola basketball. Inbounds to Rupel. We go under 40 seconds to play in the quarter. Here's Stuckey, double team. Cross court to Husher. Down to the baseline and a blocking foul. Going to be whistled against WAWASEE, and that's going to go against Carson Shearer. Or excuse me, it's on 24, Ryan Mack. That's his fourth. And it's going to send Kyler Husher to the free throw line, trying to add to his 2-point total tonight. First one's up and good. And Husher rattles home the second. And that's the biggest lead of the night for Angola, 6 points, 32-26. This is Mason Worrell. Hofert backs it back out, throws it over on the right side for Miller. Down to 5 seconds. I'm not sure WAWASEE sees the clock. Down to 1 second. Now they'll launch, and it's no good. I don't think the Warriors had a clue how much time was left. That's the end of the third. Angola rallies back to take the lead. They have it 32-26. We are back after this. You're watching high school basketball at Hometown Media.
When you look back at the medical care you receive, it becomes clear that what matters most isn't just where you receive care, but the quality of that care. After all, it's your health, so it's only natural to want more. More skilled physicians and more specialized services. Of course, you also want more technology, like the latest medical equipment and advanced treatment options. However, it's important that healthcare innovations and advanced diagnostics also come with more personalized, one-on-one care from trusted providers. You'll find all of that and much more right here at Cameron Hospital. Cameron Memorial Community Hospital, moving forward.
Back at the Hive, Angola leads at 32-26 as we go to the fourth quarter. And those official numbers on Niles Knox, 22 points, 9 rebounds. So not quite there yet, but he's knocking on the door of a double-double. Angola, who shot 30% from the field in the first half, they have upped that to 60%, 6 of 10 in that third quarter, 60%. For the game, though, from 3, just 1 of 12, as that inbounds is knocked out of bounds. From behind the arc, just 1 of 12 tonight. It is 8%. And despite that, they've got the lead by 6, 32-26. Here's a drive to the bucket, Euro step, and a foul is going to be called against Angola. That's going to go on Rupel, excuse me. That's his third. Here's a 3 on the way that's up and no good from Hofert. And the rebound pulled down by Rupel. So Angola with a 6-point lead. 7:25 to play here in the fourth quarter. Rupel to Stuckey. Man-to-man again for WAWASEE. That's close to a 5-second call. And now a whistle and a foul, as that may have bailed Angola out a little bit because the count was on. It appeared to be close to a 5-second call, but instead the foul is called on Braden Miller, his first. And the first against WAWASEE here in the quarter. Here's Caswell to the basket. Couldn't get it to go, but a whistle and a foul will send Tommy Caswell to the line. A place Angola hasn't been much tonight, but they've been effective when they've gotten there. 3 out of 4 for 75%.
Shooting for the Hornets, number 1, Tommy Caswell.
One more coming up for Tommy. And he gets 1 of 2. Biggest lead for Angola, 33-26. Miller picked up by Ruppel. Left side for Hofert. Got a step to the basket, drives in, and he's fouled and will shoot 2. Foul will go on Stuckey. That'll be his 3rd, and his number 2 against Angola here in the quarter. And it's going to send the senior Weston Hofert to the line to shoot a pair. And that's up and no good. WAWASEE now just 5 of 13 at the foul line tonight. Second one rolls around and falls through. 33-27 Angola. 6:39 to play, 4th quarter. Stuckey up top. Spins, used up his dribble. Again, close to a 5-second call, able to get it to Knox on the right wing. Long cross-court pass for Ruppel. Caswell, extra pass for Stuckey, and a blocking foul going to be called against WAWASEE, and that's going to go against Waugh. Andrew Waugh picks up his first. That is the 3rd against the Warriors. Angola will inbound just to the left of their own basket. Stockamp takes the inbounds. Got it inside to Knox, shot fake, and puts it up and in. 8 points now, the biggest lead for Angola. WAWASEE has only scored 11 points since the first quarter. They led it after the first quarter, 16-4. And quick hands by Caswell as he knocked that off of Waugh and out of bounds. It'll be Angola basketball. But the Warriors had 16 at the end of the first quarter. In fact, they led it 16-4. And now with just 27, they've added only 11 points since the first quarter. And that has been in large part by the defense played by Angola. Ruppel to Husher, double teamed up top. Got it to Stuckey. Down low, Knox 2 more. 26 for the freshman. This is a night Niles Knox will remember for a long, long time. Here's a 3 over in the corner that rattles home for WAWASEE. Double figures now for Holsworth with 10. 7-point lead for Angola, under 5 minutes to go. Stockamp able to get it to Stuckey. Ball deflected. Stuckey tracked it back down. Drives in off the glass. No. There's Knox with a tip. No. Got another rebound, though. And had it blocked, but a double-double now for Niles Knox. Holsworth drives in, contact, no call. Rebound WAWASEE, and a whistle and a foul on Angola. This will be 2 shots. I think it's going to be Husher, and it will be picking up the foul. And it's going to send Nolan Holsworth to the line, and a chance for the Warriors to get a little bit closer. They trail by 7. 4:17 to go, and again, the free throw line has not been kind to the Warriors tonight. Now just 6 of 15 or 7 of 15 from the free throw line. And a timeout on the court. Don't forget, we've got doubleheader action coming up Friday night when Central Noble comes to town to take on Angola. We'll have the girls' action at 6. That'll be followed immediately by the boys' action around 7:30, 7:45 or so. It all happens next Friday night right here on Hometown Media. Doubleheader Friday, girls and boys right here. And for the boys, it'll be their first NECC conference game. And the girls today put up a heck of a fight in their loss to Norwell. They lost to the number 10 Knights 64-56, a game that was tied 47-all after 3. Angola had the lead briefly in the fourth quarter, but the talented Knights able to pull away late and get out of town with the 8-point win. But an Angola girls team, one that just keeps getting better and better. They had a 20-plus point win the other night at Garrett. And WAWASEE rebounded the missed free throw and is fouled on the putback. And that's going to go on Crew Weber. That's his second. That's 4 now against Angola. And it sends Caden Andrew to the free throw line, and his first is up and no good. Knox back in. Weber will have a seat.
Andrew with his second shot.
And they'll wave it off. Lane violation against WAWASEE. Here's Thomas, who's been sitting for a long time with those 4 fouls. Inside, Knox got inside position, couldn't get it to go, but he's fouled and will shoot 2.
Foul is called on number 44, Caden Andrew. That's his 4th, team's 4th in the quarter. Shooting for the Angola Hornets, number 24, Niles Knox.
First one's up and good. Back to a 7-point lead for the Hornets, exactly halfway through this fourth quarter. One more for Knox. And it's good. Back to an 8-point advantage for Angola, who once in this game trailed by 12. Now his points 27 and 28 for Niles Knox. Waugh got it over to the left side to Miller. Angola's been pretty good defensively since the first quarter. Here's a steal by Husher. And for the first time tonight, Angola can send that lead to double figures. Here's Husher to Thomas. Inside to Stuckey. Back to Thomas. Now Husher. Angola playing a little bit of keep away as they try to run a little bit of clock. And now WAWASEE is going to commit the foul. That's on Andrew Waugh. That's his second. 5 against the Warriors here in the quarter. And it's going to send Ryan Stuckey to the free throw line. First one rolls off. He'll have one more. Tommy Caswell will head to the scores table, and he'll check in at the next opportunity for the Hornets. And he'll have to wait as Stuckey missed them both. 8-point lead for Angola, 2:48 to play. Nice drive to the basket, too, for Holsworth. And it's 39-33. Here's Stuck. He kicks it left side. Leach. And a whistle and a foul. This will send Husher to the line.
Foul is called on number 14, Noah Holsworth. That is his first. For the Hornets, number 11, Tyler Husher.
And in this quarter, Angola was still under 40% from the field, but they brought that way up considering how cold they were to start tonight from the field. One more for Husher. Trying to push the lead back to 7, and that's no good, but a battle for the rebound, and Husher's got his own rebound. Now Angola a chance to run a little more clock, and it looks like it's going to come down to can Angola hit free throws. Hornets will turn it over. Euro step, and the layup is up and good for Holsworth. And the lead is down to 4, 39-35. And Angola going to take a timeout with 2:07 to play here in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break with them. We're back after this. You're watching high school basketball on Hometown Media.
Farmer State Bank opened its doors and began serving our communities in 1915. For more than 100 years, Farmer State Bank is focused on helping our communities grow and succeed.
When I think about Farmer State Bank, the first word that comes to my mind is togetherness.
Teamwork. Helpful.
Involvement.
Passionate.
Local.
Family. Inspiring.
Longevity. I have never seen a place of employment to where people have had career longevity. We have had people retire from Farmer State Bank who have been in the business for over 40 years, which I think is just awesome and amazing. And I hope that one day that I get to do that too.
Come experience the blue button difference.
Let's reset it
Farmer
for you.
State
2:07 to
Bank
play
opened
here
its
in the
doors
fourth
and
quarter.
began
Angola
serving
with a
our communities
4-point,
in
39-35 lead.
For more than 100
Hornets are
years,
in the
Farmer
double
State
bonus.
Bank
Actually,
is
both teams
focused
in
on
the double
helping our
bonus. 5
communities
fouls
grow
on
and
WAWASEE,
succeed.
4 against Angola.
When I think about Farmer State Bank,
Hornets
the
do
first
have
word
the
that comes to my
possession
mind
arrow
is togetherness.
in their
Teamwork.
favor.
Helpful.
Involvement.
Passionate.
Local.
Family. Inspiring.
Longevity. I have never seen a place of employment to where people have had career longevity. We have had people retire from Farmer State Bank who have been in the business for over 40 years, which I think is just awesome and amazing. And I hope that one day that I get to do that too.
There's the held ball. It'll stay with Angola.
Come experience the blue button difference.
Starting the night with some shooting woes, which is going to
Farmer
happen.
State Bank opened its
Angola's
doors and
only really
began
other
serving our communities
bugaboo
in
tonight has been how they've
1915.
handled
For more
the
than
pressure.
100 years.
So another timeout on the court. After tonight, as we mentioned, Angola will be back home next Friday. It'll be a girls-boys doubleheader as Central Noble comes to town. We'll have both games for you, starting with the girls game at 6 and the boys game at 7:30 next Friday night right here on Hometown Media. And then on Saturday night, no broadcast for the boys as they head over to Concord. And what will be a good road test for Angola here in the early part of the season. But we'll have Friday nights for you, doubleheader, as Central Noble comes to town right here on Hometown Media. Right now, minute 52 to go. Angola trying to hang on. They've got a 4-point lead, 39-35. Nearly turned it over, but they've had the possession arrow in their favor. So they'll hang on to the basketball. Caswell will inbound as they'll go with the stack formation across the free throw lane. Max Tynan has checked into the ball game. Here's Husher. And they're going to call Husher for traveling. Boy, WAWASEE is extremely active with that trap. Here's Holsworth. Hands it off. Now it comes up top to Dukes. Back to Dukes, 3 straight away. That's way off the mark, and Husher clears the rebound, and he is fouled. That's going to go on Holsworth. That'll be his second. But as we said, WAWASEE over the 5-foul limit, so we walk to the other end, and Kyler Husher will head to the free throw line. It's a 4-point Angola lead. Husher just missed a couple a minute ago. These free throws are going to be huge down the stretch, and the first one's up and good. 40-35. Tynan out, Rupel back in. Husher rattles home the second, and a couple of big free throws for Angola. Back to a 6-point advantage with a minute 24 to play here in the fourth quarter. WAWASEE goes in a hurry. They look for the backdoor cut, not there, and Hofert will knock down the triple. And that cuts it to a 3-point game, and WAWASEE wants a timeout. 41-38, we're back in a minute. You're watching high school basketball. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC.
Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
3-point lead for Angola, 41-38, a minute 14 to go. It comes down to it, WAWASEE does have the possession arrow. And the Hornets will almost turn it over on the inbound, but it was knocked away by WAWASEE. It'll stay with Angola, a minute 12 to play. Let's see how long WAWASEE tries to ride this out before they commit a foul. They're down by 3 as we come up on a minute to play here in the fourth quarter. Here's Thomas. Leaves it down on the baseline for Stuckey. Now Knox. Cut off on the baseline. Back out to Rupel. Angola chance to reset down to 51 seconds. And a turnover by the Hornets. So WAWASEE trails by 3 with 46 seconds to go. Almost turned it over. Holsworth against Caswell. Down to 37 seconds. Right side it comes to Miller. Back up top. This is Hofert down the lane. Rolls it in. And another timeout taken by WAWASEE. It's a 1-point game, 41-40. With 27.8 seconds to play. Two things for sure. Angola's going to have to take better care of the basketball, and they're going to have to hit their free throws if they want to take a win home tonight. Well, you lead it by 1, 41-40. This is a 30-second timeout, so we'll hold it right here. It'll be Angola basketball. But the Hornets have been a little shaky tonight against the half-court pressure of WAWASEE. Angola will inbound. They get it into Rupel. Up ahead, Caswell wide open for the layup. And back to a 3-point game, down to 18 seconds to play. Down the lane, Miller couldn't get it to go, and Angola's got the rebound. It goes to Stuckey, now Caswell. And he is going to be fouled with 8.7 seconds left. One free throw here would turn it into a 2-possession game. And now WAWASEE wants a full timeout with 8.7 seconds left, and we'll take it with them. We're back in a minute. You're watching high school basketball at Hometown Media.
Ever thought the day would come where you could apply for a mortgage from the comfort of your living room or home office? With our online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting a loan approval fast and easy. Our local bankers are available to assist you if you have any questions. We're an equal housing lender. Ever thought the day would come where you could apply for a mortgage from the comfort of your living room or home office? With our online loan application.
He's not gonna pick her. No.
Oh, is this really happening? It's like it was destiny. Reese's Pieces and cookie dough together in a DQ blizzard. Bet you didn't see that coming.
I did not see that coming. I did.
Hold on, are we still talking about the blizzard?
I wonder if they're still together. No.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert, the Reese's Pieces cookie dough blizzard is like really good. DQ, happy tastes good.
Caswell to the free throw line, out of the timeout. 1 out of 2 would turn this into a 2-possession game. Angola leads it by 3. And make it a 2-possession game. 44-40. Coach Brian Weber trying to pick up a debut win in his first game as the Angola coach. Caswell got them both. 45-40. And now Angola wants a timeout. So it's a 2-possession game with 8.7 seconds to go. And it'll be WAWASEE basketball. And check it in on the Old Oak and Bucket game. They're just underway in the third quarter. Indiana leading Purdue 28-0. In a game that could have huge implications on the college football playoff. And a lot of people who are a little shaky after today rooting for Texas to hold serve and create some chalk in there somewhere. They lead Texas A&M 14-0. Syracuse already beat Miami. The Ohio State loss. Could be a little chaos come Tuesday. Speaking of chaos, this one has been a little chaotic at times. Angola with a 45-40 lead. After trailing by as many as 12 in the first half. Hornets' biggest lead has been 8. WAWASEE looks to throw it in, and they do. They got it into Miller. Then it's stolen by Angola. And Thomas will just cover it up, and that'll do it. Season opening win for Angola as they knock off WAWASEE by a final score of 45-40. And they pick up the season opening win and the coaching debut for Brian Weber as he picks up his first career coaching win at the varsity level here at Angola. And what a night it was for the freshman, Niles Knox, as he finishes with a game-high 28 points in his debut, and he also hit double figures in rebounds tonight as well. So a big night for Niles Knox on his opening night. Thank you. And Knox finished with 28 points and 11 rebounds. Others scoring for Angola. Rupel had 2, 7 for Caswell, 2 for Ben Thomas, 6 for Husher, and as we mentioned, 28 for Niles Knox. Holsworth led WAWASEE with 15, and Weston Hofert had 12. Kane Dukes with 9, 4 for Braden Miller, and that was it scoring-wise for WAWASEE. Hornets end up shooting 40.5% from the field, just 1 of 12 from behind the arc, and they finished 10 of 16 at the free throw line. WAWASEE, meanwhile, they finished the game 14 of 36 from the field, 38% from behind the three-point line, 5 of 17, 29%, and for the game, 7 of 17 from the free throw line, 41%. Angola gets the win tonight, 45-40. They'll be back in action next Friday night when they entertain Central Noble. It'll be a girls-boys doubleheader here at the Hive. Have yourself a great week, and we'll see you Friday night with more high school basketball on Home